Out of all the fun things we have for the kitchen, one of my favorites is a bread machine. I absolutely love bread machines. They're so much fun and they make delicious bread. The nice people at VIVREAL sent this bread machine for us to take a look at and to try out. And I'm looking forward to it because I want to make some homemade bread. So I'm Amy and I'm on a mission to become a better cook. If you would like to join me, hit the subscribe button below. And now, let's unbox this bread machine. I just want to take this opportunity to thank VIVREAL for sending this bread machine. I am looking forward to making some bread in this baby. I love these things. So let's get this baby open. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna get some ingredients and we're gonna make some bread. How about that, boo? First thing he saw this was, he was like, I'm gonna get some homemade bread, and then his little face lit up. So I think he's ready for some homemade bread. So here is some documentation. It has a free bread knife. Take a survey and you can get a free bread knife. And here's our little instruction manual. Has some nice recipes in here. So we're gonna try one of these out. This will do a 1 or 1.5 pound loaf. It will also do gluten-free if you, you want to make gluten-free bread. So that's really, really nice. And it has a delay timer. So that is fabulous. We might try out just this basic bread, just to give it its first little, whoa, this looks pretty cool. I like it. Let me get it out of here. Wow. One of the things that attracted me to this bread maker was the picture. And it is just as nice looking as it looked on the picture. Awesome. I really like the look of this. I like the white with the stainless steel. That's the first thing that attracted me to this bread machine when I saw the picture of it. So this is our bread machine, and cool. One thing that I saw that this comes with, what I have never seen with a bread machine, is it comes with a little hot mitt. So you can get the bread out. I have never seen a bread machine come with a mitt for getting it out. Because a lot of times this thing is really hot when you're getting your bread out. And cool, I love it. I really, really love that. Also comes with your pretty standard, I get these all the time and I love these things. These have a tablespoon on one side and a teaspoon on the other. I love these little measuring spoons. Comes with a little hook to grab the pan and a little measuring cup. Also comes with your paddle. So one of the things about bread machines is there's a lot of issues about people wanting like horizontal versus vertical loaves. And that doesn't really matter to me because I don't bake my bread in the bread machine. We're gonna do that just for giggles to test this out, but generally speaking, I use it as a dough machine. That's what I use a bread machine for. So whether it's a vertical or horizontal pan doesn't really make too much difference to me. So this has 12 cycles on it. It has basic, French, quick, whole wheat, sweet, and gluten-free, blend, cake, and yogurt, dough, jam, and bake. I love using it for jam. So you're pretty much going to pick your cycle. And your crust color, medium, light, or dark, and start. And your cycle is going to begin. So let me get out the ingredients and let's put in a loaf of bread. So we are going to make the bread, the basic bread recipe that's in the manual. So we have 250 milliliters of room temperature, a little warm water. We're going to put in some oil, 2 tablespoons. I'm just using regular oil because it didn't really specify what kind of oil. We're going to put salt. That was 1/2 teaspoon. We have 2 tablespoons of sugar. So this is going to be kind of a sweet bread. We have 2 2/3 cup of flour. I'm using bread flour. We're going to make a little well. This is how simple it is to use a bread machine. And we're going to put in a teaspoon of yeast. And now we're ready to get it into the bread machine. Okay, so we're going to put our loaf in here. And basically you put it in here at kind of an angle. And you just twist it. And it tightens in. So we are going to be going to cycle 1. We're just going to be using basic. I want a medium crust color. So it just basically defaults to that when you turn it on. So we're going to go ahead and hit start. And our bread is starting. So we might have to adjust it a little bit depending on the humidity to make sure the ball comes all together, but we should be good to go. So in a couple hours, we'll come back to a nice, fresh, baked loaf of bread. We got some bread, guys, and it looks fantastic. It smells absolutely delicious in here. That's all I got to say. It smells like homemade bread. And look at that. Woohoo! That's a beauty right there, let me tell you. That is a beauty. Woo. Wow. Okay, so let's get this out of here. Woo! Oh my! Oh my! This is the perfect size loaf for me and Eric. Look at this baby. That is one beautiful loaf of bread. Look at that bad boy. That is beautiful. Number 1, the recipe was great. And number 2, the bread machine did a fabulous job. It is beautifully browned on all sides. The paddle is in the bottom of the bread. That's typical. That's one reason I usually bake it in the oven, because you're always left in a bread machine with a little hole on the bottom. That's not unusual, and it's typical of a bread machine. This is a really nice loaf of bread. You can slice it like a Pullman loaf, so you can put it this way and slice it this way to make sandwich slices. This is actually a perfect size for 2 people. If you wanted a longer loaf, take the dough out and bake it in the oven. But that's the case with a lot of bread machines. This is a vertical pan, but it made a beautiful loaf of bread. Don't you think, Boo? It's pretty.
Where's the butter?
And you can actually slice it this way and make your slices. So Eric wants a piece of this, even though it's hot. Usually you should cool it off, but he can't wait. So let me get a bread knife and a little bit of butter. So since Eric can't wait, we're going to be slicing this hot. It's best to slice it when it's cool because the crumb will set up. But Eric can't wait, so. And I'll blame him. I can tell you the best way to slice your bread is with an electric knife. Particularly since this bread is still warm. If I use a regular knife, it might just squish it. But electric knife does a fabulous job. And it's the way to go. So I'm going to slice it this way only because I don't want big long slices. I want shorter slices. I got to do it this way because I'm right-handed. But look at that. Is that a beautiful crumb? Even though it's hot, look at that. Wow. It is nice and soft in here. It's perfectly cooked. The bread machine did an excellent job. It's not, doughy in the inside. None of that. It's backwards to me. Now. Wow. It's really hot, but it's beautiful. So, guys, I think Eric wants a little slicey of this bready. Let me get a knife. I got some little butter right here. You want a slice of bread, Boo?
Maybe.
That's nice and soft. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at that. Lots of butter.
All right.
Let me the cook always gets a slice first, right?
I feel cheated here.
Oh well, you're cheating. It's really good. It's a little sweet. When we put the 2 tablespoons of sugar in there, I know it was gonna be kind of sweet. It was really good. Homemade bread. Holy cow. This is fantastic. Sorry, Eric.
Bread. It's soft. It's got butter on it.
It's tasty.
Got a little crunch on the crust.
Yummy, Boo? So guys, the VIVREAL Bread Maker, I give it my thumbs up. It does make a vertical loaf, but as you see, the vertical loaf is fantastic, and it helps with getting you like a Pullman. See how that's square? It's kind of like a Pullman bread. It's fantastic. I think a lot of times I don't really bake it in the bread machine, but the dough is great. It's very tasty. I give it my thumbs up. So I just want to thank VIVREAL for sending this bread machine. I'll put a link down in the description so you can take a look at it. If you like this video, please subscribe below and leave me a comment and a like. Visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest at Amy Learns to Cook. On Facebook, I got a real nice Facebook group growing at facebook.com/groups/Amy Learns to Cook. We talk all week about mixers and bread machines and all kinds of stuff. It's a lot of fun, so check it out. I'm also on Instagram at Cooking with Amy.
More.
See how he shows up all of a sudden? He didn't want nothing to do with nothing.
Oh, if I had more fur and I go arf, 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 I'd be your best friend, wouldn't I?
Want me to feed you?
Yeah, yeah.
Tasty, Will?
No. Peas. Yeah. Bread. Peas. Yeah.
Bread. Bread. Thumbs up.